of the midway, knocking teams out every Sunday. Fire in our eyes, can't stop our drive. Hit so hard, remind you of 85. We the Bears, monsters of the midway, knocking teams out every Sunday. Fire in our eyes, can't stop our drive. Hit so hard, remind you of 85.
Take a real Chicago, you can smell it in the air. There's a hungry team called Soldier Field going nuts, jumping out their chair. Teams rather be anywhere but here. We don't care if it's below zero. Better tougher for the snow, we still gon' break roads. If we win the point fit, we choosing to kick. Cause we gotta do this, that love to hit. Polarize the link when I smash Valdez. Slicing up teams like Mike Singletary. Forever repping the seat, making Papa Bear proud. Giving Chicago something to shout about.
We the Bears, monsters of the
What's up, guys? It is Tuesday, so you know it's the Panda Grizzly Show. I'm the Brian the Grizzly. We got Bear, we got Grant in the building. How you guys feeling?
Great.
I'm okay.
You okay?
I'm okay.
Dude, so this past weekend, the Bears-Saints game, I was there. I was in section 151, row 8. It was awesome. Got to see a lot of stuff. I like watching football games in the all 22 kind of way. Where I'm looking for the backfield, I can look at the defense. I can see how the quarterback should be reading the field. I can see how things will go. And I got a lot of information from it. The Bears, offensively, their offensive line are starting to gel. Jonah Jackson probably had his best game, in my opinion. I've been really hard on this dude. I was really hard on him. And I thought that the things that he was doing with Drew Dalman, and, it was amazing. I was enjoying it so much. They're able to run the ball. Really, that whole line, opposite Theo Benedict, but it was amazing. Was amazing. I was just watching them, and the holes that they're opening for DeAndre Swift, I could have ran through backwards. It was beautiful. Even when Kyle Monunga got in, they're still running it right down their throat. And of course, Joe Tooney is just still Joe Tooney. Man, 4/5 of this line is playing out of their mind, honestly. That was a really good game. They're moving people out the way. I'll tell you this, Caleb, I'm going to echo what I said last week, basically. He is having a hard time reading the field and being accurate. And I think you see him getting frustrated with it, too, because he expects the ball to go one place. Mm-hmm. He's expecting the ball to get out. He's not thinking about it. You know, you get the ball, you're going in, you're expecting the ball to follow where you want it to go. And it's not getting there. And sometimes it's because of his arm angle. Sometimes it's because of his feet. Most of the time it's because of the feet. But you can see him getting frustrated, and I will say this: I'm happy that the receivers aren't getting frustrated, because there are times where they're wide as open. Like, you're looking at it, you can tell, like, wow, that post is right there. It doesn't matter if it's Rome or Zacchaeus or DJ. And I told you, if Luther Bird is going to be in, what's going to happen? DJ's going out. Like literally, that's what's going to happen. But watching it was just reassuring that I knew what I was talking about when I'm watching it. I'm seeing it go happen on offense. They're getting better, but they still have a long way to go.
Yeah.
On defense, bruh.
I see so many picks. I see so many potential picks, and you already threw 3.
Well, so once again, we already know that we're going against Spencer Rattler. So Spencer Rattler, I told you he was going to give the ball up, right? We knew that. So he threw those 3 interceptions. Like I called last week and said he's going to throw 3 interceptions. The man threw 3 interceptions. Saw that coming. But the fact that they bottled up Alvin Kamara the way they did, there was no holes on that line. There were none.
The line's getting bullied, absolutely bullied.
Javon Dexter and Billings were dominating the middle. It was beautiful to watch. I was thoroughly enjoying it, but that defense is so good when TJ Edwards is there.
Yeah. As pretty much the leader.
100%. He is the leader of that defense, and he is a monster.
He's the leader of that defense, but Dennis Allen, shout out Dennis Allen. He has Tremaine Edmonds playing out of his effing mind.
Wayne Edmonds is making plays. You don't ask him to play middle linebacker. You ask him to play either
Will.
Sam or Will. He's a better Will because he's actually a better covered linebacker. We also could put pressure on the quarterback. So like the way that they're blitzing, the way they're running the defense right now, it's really nice. And I'm enjoying watching what they have going on. Brisker looks like he's back to what he's doing. Kyler Gordon had a much better game week 2 than he did the second week being played, first week playing. Kevin Byard is still doing Kevin Byard things. I do worry that Tyreek is going to be out for a couple of weeks now. I do believe he's going to be out for at least 2 weeks. But can we hold on to it? I don't know. Nahshon had probably his best. Nahshon Wright had probably his best week. So I'm interested to see what is going to happen next week because we got a hell of a test.
Yep.
That man over.
Yeah.
Lamar's probably going to be coming back this week too. Also,
he will. He's going to play. Derrick Henry.
They need him. They need him.
Can we stop Derrick Henry? I don't know. So like these are all going to be real big questions.
The big question is, could we get for Derrick Henry? Could we hit him before he hits the line of scrimmage?
Yeah, because if he starts moving,
or just punch at the ball, punch at the ball as much as you can. He has fumbling issues this year. Punch at the ball.
He's still on the fumble 3 times.
Yeah,
It was the same 3 times that we've had.
6 games.
Yeah, but it was those same 3 that from the first 3 games. So let's hold off on that. But I love this game. What are you guys' thoughts? What were your thoughts watching the game?
Watching it from home, actually, we were feeling like we were doing well, but it feels like Caleb halftime needs to stop trying to when there's green grass in front of you, take the green grass because it feels like halftime he's stop trying to throw. Like there's like 20 yards of space in front of you. You could just take the 20 yards. It feels like he's not running enough sometimes. That's kind of one of the big issues. But outside of that, our running game looks amazing for the second week in a row. So I think it's somewhat legit now.
Mm-hmm.
And defense pretty much played shut down except for the last 2 in the beginning 2, and refs suck. The refs absolutely suck.
Yeah, the refs are awful. Yes, I agree 100%. It was maddening, the things I'm watching. I'm like, how you calling pass interference? How you call? You're calling calls that are not there.
Yeah.
It's awful. Well, what about you, Grant? What do you feel?
Like I said, defense played amazing. They played out their mind. I liked how Dennis Allen switched up, sending blitzes with Kyler, sending blitzes with Brisker, and just mixing up the coverages. Everything looked fluid. I mean, he's calling a great defense. I know it was a get back game because his former team. So obviously he knows a little bit about Spencer Rattler's tendencies and stuff like that. So it was awesome to see that. From the offensive standpoint, I mean, like I said, I was there week 1, and Caleb's still having the same issues he's doing at week 1 with his footing as he has now. It's just too much inconsistencies. Now, I will allude to this. Colston Loveland is starting to get comfortable in this offense. And what I mean by that is his blocking is getting significantly better.
Oh, dude, he got ran over like 15 times.
Colston?
Yeah, he got ran over multiple times. It doesn't matter if you get, but it doesn't matter if at tight end if you get ran over as long as you make it the block. As long as you're in the way, your guy's not making. He's got to get stronger.
He does have to get stronger.
You could definitely tell he's a little bit on the skinny side.
He does have to get stronger, but I think we still have to. His route running is still in top tier. While you drafted him 10 with his route running, because I think Caleb can. He's missing him as well. I mean, he's just
missing everybody right now.
Missing everybody.
It's something going on. I think it's just like the yips. He's going to get back into it. Yeah. He can't be that bad percentage wise. He's normally a decently accurate guy on the outside. That's just what he is normally.
Yeah, but this game he was like missing every. Feels like he's missing everything.
What concerns me with him though, I think what concerns me with him is if you saw you were there, you saw the interception of Rome.
It was
threw
bad.
it the wrong way.
He's there.
He looked him down all the way. No look off, nothing. All the way.
He did the same thing to DJ Moore, and it was in the end zone coming at me. There was double coverage. He threw the ball late and looked it down the entire way, and it should have been an interception.
Was that the one that hit off his helmet?
Yep. It hit off the defender's
hit off
helmet.
the defender's helmet.
Yeah.
So, I mean, like I said, that right there concerns me. Overall, I mean, if you have a good running game like we've been having these last couple of weeks, then that can, with our defense, that can, win us some games as it is. Looks like a balanced attack there. But the passing game, which is, like I said, it's going to come along as the year goes on, hopefully. But the passing game has to get better. So
your boy Laro says with the DBs banged up, I think the Bears should pick up a corner off free agency.
Yeah.
Oh,
I like what you're saying, but I think you could bring someone from the practice squad, because this preseason we actually had pretty good chemistry with a lot of the defensive backs. So I think what they're going to do is bring up someone from the practice squad, give them opportunity, and then they might even go, with pushing Kyler out on the outside receiver. Yeah, and then going and bringing someone in as nickel. So even though I agree with what you're saying, I do worry about us on the outside, because we can go grab one of these guys, but they won't know the scheme. So it's hard to be able to figure out the scheme so fast.
So do you think, because it was two people I was looking at, because I think it was some rumors going around about polls sniffing around the cornerback market. I really like Alontae Taylor from the Saints. I don't know how he's going to be a free agent after this year, so I don't know what you would give up for him. And if you're looking for somebody off the street, I would consider Asante Samuel Jr. I think if he's healthy,
because he had a neck problem.
And I heard that he's getting that check. He's in his second checkup where he can be cleared for football activity. So if you can get him on a budget deal and see what he can, ramp him up a little bit, you probably can fit him out there if Tyreek's out for a long period of time. Or
my question to you guys is that what you want to do with your money? You only have about between $7 and $10 million. Is that what you want to do?
Well, I think if you get a pass rusher, then I think that's number one option. If you get a pass rusher, that'd be the number one option. But I think right now, I think we will know by the trade deadline. The trade deadline, they're like 7-2 or 7-3 or 8-3, something like that. I think whatever your weakest spot is, I think you go for that with the money. I think if Tyreek comes back, and then there's no point of getting another one if Tyreek comes back, because you're obviously without Jalen. No point of getting another cornerback you got to pay some money to. But it all depends on where you sitting at the trade deadline, how important each position is. We do need a pass rusher though, like bad. Even though they've been playing pretty good lately.
I'm actually
like the middle, like when it comes to pass rushing, it feels like the people up the middle are actually kind of the best pass rushers come up the middle.
And then Grady Jarrett's not even out there.
Sweat's doing pretty good too. So
he also feels good, but we feel like we're missing that guy on the other side. So
I think we're going to miss
playing good too, though.
I think we're going to go ahead and go with the guys we got at defensive line. I'm actually going to agree with Grant when Grant said, Alontae Taylor, because my problem is if you are going to sign someone, because that's what I'm looking at your boy Laro, is if you're going to sign someone, they have to learn the defense. Alontae Taylor doesn't have to learn the defense. It's easy. He makes sense. He already knows Dennis Allen's system. He could walk right in and go right there. No problem. And I think you could probably get him for, I'm going to say, a 5th rounder.
I mean, I would see. If they like 1 and 8, I could get him. You could plug him right in. He can be your holder. You can plug him right in.
No, I don't hate that. I literally don't have to. And I think he'd be your slot. You even put him at slot and let Kyler go outside, or you put him outside and let Kyler do his thing. He does a Brisker. I like what you guys are saying. That's where I'm going to go, though. If I'm doing anything, if I'm trading for anyone, it's only Alontae Taylor, and that's it.
That's it.
It's a very short list. I don't want Rasul Douglas. I don't want. Well, I mean, it's a 1-year thing. I don't want McCreary. I really don't want Taylor Britt. I don't want any of those guys.
Tariq Woolen.
The person I'll be thinking about Michael Carter, the Jets. But I don't want any of those guys because they have to learn how the system goes. And Dennis Allen's system is very complicated. And we've seen this defense is taking this time for them to get there. So I'm more with you, either Alontae Taylor or you can't get anyone. Don't do anything.
If you get Alontae Taylor, that can change that kind of keeps the pressure because he's probably the number one corner over there in New Orleans. That takes the pressure off of him if he comes.
It's either him or I don't think it's Kool-Aid. I don't think it's Kool-Aid.
No, McKinstry. No, it's Alontae Taylor right now, and Kool-Aid is a lot of talent. But with Jalen Johnson out and then Tyreek Stevenson out, you're talking about your two outside corners.
And I'm very concerned right now because I don't want Nick McLeod as my outside corner. Don't want Nick 100%. McLeod out there. Don't want him out there. The way he looked out there the last quarter. If I'm a quarterback, I'm looking at my chops. I see him outside. Without no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I don't want him as my outside corner.
All right. So, do you guys know the update with Jalen Johnson? What's going on?
Week to week, I think.
Yeah. So I'm going to read what Jalen Johnson said first. Okay. They talked about surgery. He said everything went well with the surgery. I had 2 weeks ago, but I'm feeling good, moving around a lot better. Jalen Johnson said, just looking forward to making the progress each and every week, no matter what happens, unless you suffer a very significant injury. Your season. You know when your season's over. But for myself, the biggest thing for me is to get healthy as quick as I can. I'm not putting a time on anything. I'm not going to say I'll be good weeks or months. It's just going day to day. Clearly, soft tissue injuries stem from other things a lot of times. But for me, it's trying to figure out where mine comes from. There's no denying the impact that Johnson has on the field. And there's as a league defender, but the locker room as a leader, the president certainly missed. Don't be surprised if you don't see him for another 4 weeks.
That makes sense.
So that's what I'm saying. I like what True Pilgrim's saying. Blackwell is a proven starter. I agree. I definitely do agree. And that I feel like that's what my first thing was. You bringing up someone you promote input within. You bring Josh Blackwell, or go ahead and put him on the field. Then you're going to go from there. Basically, you bring in someone up, and you're just going to run with what you got and see what happens. And then as you get closer to the deadline, you make a decision. But if it's anyone I'm trading for, is Alontae Taylor. That's it. Yeah. But I don't necessarily need that right now because the Bears still do have to worry about that pass rush. So if someone's out there that's available a pass rush, you want to be able to sign them. You want to have cap flexibility. You never know. What if we find out Benedict cannot play left tackle, and we have to have a stopgap, an old stopgap for a little bit? What do you do then? You know what I'm saying? Like there's too many options, too many things that could go wrong, and to spend your money up before you know what it is, it's just not wise.
And I can allude to this. They interviewed Ben Johnson on Monday. They have those after the game press conferences on Monday the next day. He said about Theo Benedict, he has to play better. And I mean, like I said, that shows you right there. He has a short leash. I mean, he has a short leash.
We were counting in the stands. They're counting how many times he got ran over.
Chase Young had a field day over there.
Dude.
Yeah.
And Chase Young only does one thing. Luckily, it wasn't a great player that you're playing against. Chase Young, who's talented, but he only looked for pass rush. Whatever.
He only lives for pass rush.
Yeah, exactly. So you don't have to worry about that. I do want to focus on DeAndre Swift.
Yeah.
We all know, we've all heard all the rumors. The Bears are looking to trade for a running back. I think that door is closed officially.
Yeah.
So True says, why? True Pilgrim says, why would they want to trade Taylor? What would they want for him? Well,
free agent.
He's a free agent at the end of the year, and you don't have to give up a lot. You could get like a fifth. I saw rumors of fourth or fifth round type of pick. Fifth round most likely because you're not getting. This is not a long term thing. This might be a rental for you too. They're not going anywhere. They're 1-6. They lose next week. They're 1-7. Your season's over. So now you're shedding your salary. You're not worrying about it. You can get a draft pick for a player that's probably going to walk. That would be the reason.
Yeah.
And then too, if Jalen does come back, you could just put. If Jalen does come back, you kind of have a problem because you don't know where you're going to put Alontae Taylor if you're going to go back to Stevenson on the other side with Jalen. But I for me personally, I would put Alontae on the other side and have Jalen on the other side. For
You
me,
say that, but Stevenson's had one of his best. The best.
No, Stevens had one of
games
his.
he's had in the
No,
last
but
3
thing
weeks.
is
but-
having like 4 or 5 competent DB cornerbacks is a good thing.
That's a good thing. It's a good
But you
problem to
can't
have.
spend all your money on it.
Right.
Yeah.
That's a good problem
It's
to
good.
have.
It's-
But
No,
Like
but
I
it's not
said,
just that, because you also paid Kyler Gordon. You also paid what's his name, safety, both your safeties. So not just Brisker, but Byard. I don't know why I couldn't think of Byard's
Yeah,
name.
like we know
how much
it's
money are you going to
he's
spend on your
probably-
defensive backfield?
He's probably a rental dude, but
He's definitely a rental dude, and I actually agree. I like Tyreek better than Alontae because Tyreek, when he's healthy,
he's
he
good.
is physical.
He's
He
focused.
had ball skills. The last 2 weeks, you've seen him ball out. So I feel like if he's mature enough to handle it, I have no problem with it. But here's the issue, though, True Pilgrim. If Tyreek is out for 3 weeks, this Bears team can't handle it.
No.
especially as the 2 of the teams coming.
And look, and like I said, I'll
Mhm.
say this: if you trade for Alontae Taylor, that means Jalen Johnson's not coming back this year. That I'm just saying that right now. If you trade for Alontae Taylor, Jalen Johnson's not coming back because there's no reason to have.
'Cause
you're
if
not gonna-
it's a 1 or 2 week thing, you're just gonna go with Josh Blackwell and ride it out.
and hope for the best. But
And
I
say
think
you
if
have
you're-
Kyler Gordon, I'm going to go whatever I got to do. Even if I got to pay a little bit, less press coverage, stop worrying about one side. I'm just going to switch out people, whatever I got to do. You're not going to do that with them.
But
The problem is then also is going to put pressure on your pass rush.
right.
Yeah.
Is Austin Booker playing this week? Because we said last week and he's not playing. So I want to know if he's playing this week.
Well, I mean, he's available to go. I don't know if once again, Austin Booker's only going to be there for pass rush only because he can't defend the run. And you have to be really careful this week, especially if Lamar has an opening, he's gone.
Yeah.
Literally,
you
he's
ain't catching
gone.
up, and you ain't catching up.
So and we're waiting for him. Everyone's waiting for him to have that next step. And do you think the Baltimore Ravens are not going to make the playoffs?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, they kind of put themselves in a hole.
I don't know how. I don't care how big of a hole it is. I still think they're going to make it to the playoffs.
But we talk about Lamar on the offensive side. We get to see an old friend on the defensive side.
Yeah.
Roquan Smith is probably going to play this week also.
You see that their defense has been looking
They
terrible.
need
It's been
him.
awful.
They need him. They need him.
They got the ghost of Jair Alexander over there. I mean, I don't know what's going on over there.
They have the ghost of Marlon Humphreys over there.
Yeah, they got guys out there. That defense on paper should be pretty damn
These
good.
corners
They're terrible.
they would be amazing 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Jair Alexander's not even playing, guys.
Oh,
He
I was
played
like-
against Houston. I haven't heard nothing from him. He
Yeah,
played against-
Nate Wiggins is definitely starting over there. So
like I said, I think we can beat this team, but it's all going to depend on what the defense. We cannot have the defense on the field a lot.
okay, I got you. All right,
we should
Question
be able to
time.
run on them. We should be able to run on them because no Madubuike is out for the season, and outside Madubuike, I'm not worried. I'm not worried about run stopping for them for right now.
okay.
Yeah.
Question time, guys.
Mhm.
Give me the top 5 graded offensive players on this week.
I think Swift was number 1.
Swift, Mungai, Dahlman, Tooney, Jackson.
You must have looked at you. No one says Jonah Jackson in this motherfucker.
And
no one guessed Jonah Jackson is in the top 5. Well, she is. Yes.
But DeAndre was number 1, right?
DeAndre was number 1. There was no doubt in my mind, and he really balled out. 83.6%. It's easier for PFF is hard. It's hard to grade PFF because they don't know the exact plays. It's easy to do that on running backs because you do know you can follow where the ball is going. You can say cutback makes sense or not. So the fact that 2 of our top 3 offensive players that's graded were both running backs with Kyle Monungai and DeAndre Swift. That's superb.
Yeah.
And between them, over 200 yards. You can't ask for more than that.
Even a sprinkle of Roshan in there. Roshan had a good 9-yard run, I think, on the
11.
first.
It was one rush for 11 yards. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but right between those two running backs, we got sitting Drew Dowman. I know he had those snap problems were a little bit bad, but yeah, bro, he was blocking the shit out of these people though.
Yeah.
They were moving people. You know?
They were moving Godshaw, they were moving Jordan.
But I will say that he had a problem with the snapping. The snapping was not right on, but his run blocking prowess was amazing.
Yeah.
You know, but he has to worry about those snapping issues. I believe both fumbles were kind of on him. You know, as much as I'll tell you when it's Caleb Williams' fault. I will tell you. I don't think those snaps are way outside the body. And that's hard. He's already having a hard time reading the field. Now you ask him to catch wayward balls and then read it. No, bro, that's not gonna work. So, but number 4, of course, will be Joe Tooney because he's just that dude.
Yeah,
he's just that dude. And then Jonah Jackson, as I said when I started off the game, he played his butt off. I really enjoyed watching what he did, and he seemed to understand what was going on. They decided to play him. They decided to play his strength. He's a big, powerful dude. So let's just run behind him and Darnell Wright over and over again. Move people because Darnell Wright moves people.
Yeah.
So once again, that's 4/5 of our line right there.
And I think too, what helped them out after the bye week, they made a lot of adjustments. They're doing a lot more combo blocking. And I think the combo blocking is creating holes to get to the second level. And guys are looking for people when they get to the second level. They're just running off into space and not knowing who to block. They're trying to find
no longer. So that's no longer gap. They're definitely playing power football. They're saying we're going to go
like a Bears team should.
Combo blocking to the second level.
Like a Bears team should.
I mean, it works because you're playing Caleb underneath a center, right? So you're able to do that. You're able to combo block to the second level. You have smart guys out there. That's why I do say Theo Benedict is the only issue right now. But even him, if you pull him, he does really well pulling. He does really well and moving forward. I don't know if the Bears will actually trade Braxton Jones because Benedict has to have a better game. He has to have a better game.
Yeah.
All right. Top 5 defensive players this past week.
Edwards.
Byard.
Edwards is there. Not Byard.
Trumaine.
Tremaine is not there, but Tremaine had a good score.
Dexter.
Dexter is number 4.
Dexter number 4. Deshaun Wright.
Deshaun Wright was number 2.
Brisker.
Nope.
Kyler Gordon.
Kyler Gordon is there. He's number 5. And you're not going to get the last one.
Dominic Robinson.
No, Noel Sewell's replacement.
DeMarco Jackson.
DeMarco Jackson. And these scores are really interesting. So TJ Edwards it's an 86.8. Deshaun Wright's an 85.9. DeMarco Jackson's an 83.9. That's a good score.
With limited snaps.
Javon Dexter at 76.6 and Kyler Gordon at 74.1. So I don't know. I think I believe DeMarco only had 1 tackle, but I believe he also had a pass breakup, if I remember correctly.
It was the 4th down. He got.
And that helped us go get a lot more. I mean, it seemed like Montez Sweat was forcing fumbles. You know, he was
getting to the
everywhere. The dude was just everywhere. He was literally doing so much. And then when you put pressure on the quarterback by having Kyler Gordon, you're blitzing Brisker. When we had 4 sacks, 4 turnovers, dude. I don't know if you guys have anything else than that better than that. Okay. That being said, offensive top 5 worst graded offensive players. What you guys?
Caleb.
Caleb is number 5. Yes.
Benedict.
Benedict is number 1. Yes.
Rome.
Rome is number 4.
Komet.
No.
DJ.
No.
Luther Bird.
DJ was actually pretty good. Luther Bird, no.
Zacchaeus.
Zacchaeus, yes, number 3.
And
you have to get the other one. It was Smythe. Durham Smythe. He ain't doing enough so to even worry about it, but he wasn't that good.
Yeah.
So I'm not worried about it.
He's a third tight end.
You said Zacchaeus was number 3?
Number 3. So Theo Benedict had a 43.2. It's not good. It's not good.
Yeah.
Durham Smythe had a 53.1, but it's limited playing time, so I don't count that. Olamide Zacchaeus had 54.4. We got Roma Dunze at 61.9, and Caleb Williams was 62.4. And the biggest thing about Caleb Williams is he missed a lot of guys that are open.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Zacchaeus only had 1 catch for 0 yards. But Caleb did miss him a couple times. Yeah. So, but with that being said, I'm going to read you guys the stats. How many? Who's the best receiver during the game? DJ Moore. How many yards do you think DJ Moore had? Best receiver in the game.
42.
That's exactly it.
Yeah.
That's not good. If that's our best receiver, that's not good with all the receivers we have on this team. He had 4. DJ had 3 for 43.
That's terrible.
Next one is Roma Dunze for 2 for 31. Coastal Loveland had 3 for 24.
I think Luther Bird had 1 for
22. Yeah, that 1 catch. And Cole Cabin had 1 for 16.
Yeah.
The only other one that's significant was the only one that's significant would be Swift and Monungai.
Yeah.
So we weren't hitting check downs, guys. We weren't hitting the guys across the middle. He was having a hard time with the timing of the play. And I don't know if it seemed like the ball was just coming out of his hand weird. I don't know if you guys noticed that, but
like it always seems like always go high. Like everything seems to go high.
The rotation was bad too. Like the rotation was like floppy a little bit. Like it was kind of like moving. Like I said, I just think he doesn't have. He can develop this, but like the
don't
touch,
have that natural touch.
Touch. You know, like I said, we're not using them. Like I said, he says it right. We're not using them properly. We have safety nets. We got tight ends. We're not using them. They're saying it's Ben Johnson's fault. I think it's Caleb's fault.
But if you're saying we're not using them right, it's Ben Johnson 100%. As he says, all the talent we have at wide receiver, and we're not using them properly. Here's, I think, a big problem. They can't get the ball to DJ Moore, even though he's wide open. If on the field, the crowd, you can see he's wide open, but it's something they don't have a good rapport. I don't know what it is. He can't get the ball, DJ. He's forcing the ball to Roma Dunze. That's making him question himself. It's actually worse for Rome. Rome would be a more natural number 2 right now. I think Rome has number 1 talent, and he's going to eventually take over as number 1. But you're forcing the ball to him, and it's making him second guess himself. Yeah. You know, Colston Loveland is definitely talented, and I think you can say that we're using him incorrectly. But once again, you got to be accurate passing. Those are the big problems.
I just think with Caleb, like you said, I think he's forcing the ball to Rome. Even though Rome could have came down with some of those balls thrown his way, you still had Swift in one of those plays down the middle wide open, and you still decided to say, "Hey, I was going to throw it to Rome," which puts everybody in a tough spot because, like I said, Rome is not. He's still developing as a receiver. He's not good. He's going to be really good. He's not there yet as far as I'm stronger than you, I'm bigger than you, I'm going to use my body to, catch the ball. He's not there yet. So I think with that, I mean, you have to be able to read the field. I think, he had a good rapport with Zacchaeus, which, like I said, I mean, that's okay. That's fine and dandy. But like I said, no defense is going to say we got a game plan for Zacchaeus. They're going to game plan for DJ Moore. They're going to game plan for Roma Dunze. They're going to take your tendencies and try to take those away. So he has to find other ways to say, you know what, let's get him involved. Let's get him involved.
It sounds very weird because there's no one who will ever say Caleb Williams has less talent than Jared Goff. But
Yeah,
I think he needs to really start looking at Jared Goff tape. That gets the ball to your number one receiver, right? But you get the ball to the open guy too.
Yeah.
That's what you have to do. You have to be able to read and know the difference between being the open guy. This is what we need to do now, and who I need to force the ball to sometimes. I think this is Caleb Williams' worst game.
Yeah.
I believe as a passer, this was his worst game of the season.
Yeah.
And as far as Ben Johnson,
I think week one's probably up there too, though. To be honest, I know it was just a week one, but
it's week one.
I know,
and he also had a left tackle that was brutal.
Yeah,
you know, so like I think that this was the worst time we've seen with Caleb this week.
You could see that it's getting to it. It got to his head.
Yeah, he was frustrated. He was definitely frustrated. But I am a firm believer in this, guys. Caleb is our guy right now.
Yeah.
No matter what.
Yeah.
I think you have to look at the bright side and say he's going to be able to get a lot of this stuff figured out. And I think he will. I honestly believe he can. Do I think he's going to be a superstar? I don't believe he's a superstar more than he believes himself is going to be a superstar. I think he believes a lot. And that's what you want your player. You want your player to believe it, right?
Yeah.
You do, but I don't believe he's going to be that guy yet. But, you know.
I'll say this.
Better point guard for me. Better point guard for me.
Yeah.
I think with him, I think one thing his big problem is, so you know how him and Troy Aikman had a little thing on Monday night.
Mm-hmm.
He goes to social media and starts trolling on social media and stuff like that after they win. I have a big problem with that because, you know, understand whatever that was. I mean, it's in the past. But for Caleb to go on social media and say all this stuff and over-exaggerate all this stuff, it just shows me that he still has maturing he has to do as well. So I think with him, he needs to just play the game, play football, worry about winning games, and that stuff will come natural later. The haters will stop talking. But if you're opening yourself up for bulletin board material, then that comes to why, like I said, you're not at that point yet. You just have to make sure, hey, let's win these games first. Let's go out and let's run. Let's make the right reads and make the right passes, and don't worry about the other stuff. But like I said, that's up to him though. He can do it, but it's up to him. What is he? Does he want to be greatest league, or he just want to be somebody that, you know, just for a stopgap and we're going to look for another quarterback another 4 years? I don't know, but I think he has the talent and enough around him. He has the coaching staff to get it done. But it all depends on him. What is he going to do? Is he going to respond this upcoming week against Baltimore? How is he going to respond?
It's a good question. We'll find out. He's still young. Derpy says, "Can y'all do me a solid? Can you please beat the Ravens so they 1-6? Please." I promise you we're gonna try.
Could you please actually cover Jamar Chase? That'll be a good idea.
I mean, he's gonna try.
Oh my gosh, how is he always open? He dropped like 4 balls and he still has 16 catches.
It's Joe Flacco.
He's also the number one receiver. He's top 2 receiver in the league. Also,
yeah,
I know he's top.
Joe Flacco got the ball to T. Higgins too.
Nobody.
Joe Flacco got the ball to T. Higgins too, man. So
yeah, it's like
just telling you. Your boy says, Caleb just needs to be patient and stop trying to force passes. I agree with that. I think he needs to read the field. He needs to do a good job reading the coverage. No pre-snap where you're supposed to be going. Take it post-snap. See how to adjust, and then hit the guy. That's all you need to do.
Like, it feels like he does a pre-snap, but he doesn't do a pro-snap. Like, as soon as it's not there, it's like he starts panicking. He starts doing something.
I still think the same problem with Caleb Williams is for him. He always had the offense built around him, and in college, you could predetermine where you're going to throw the ball, and you can't do it in the pro game. And he's having a hard time figuring out where he wants to go with the ball, and he's having a hard time with his pre-snap reads, his post-snap reads a little bit. But he's having an idea, but he's having a hard time recognizing it and then getting, because he's hitting people late. Or he's inaccurate, but he has the skills, because there's sometimes you see the ball come out 1, 2, 3, bam, he's out there. So like
like the DJ Moore pass.
That was on his face. That was on his face.
That was on his face.
He was coming off his route, and the ball was right there. That's the potential right there. He has it.
He has it there, guys. So I don't want to be negative on him. I wanted to see him be as good as he actually
can. You can see it. It's there. It's there. I want to see it more.
This was game 6 of the season. We said it's going to come into the season. That's going to take to game 8 for this offense to really start to even figure out what's going on. So pause. We might be okay.
Yeah.
Pilgrim says everyone is different. Some players are good with a pat on the back, and others need to build in the ass, and that's Caleb. Love the kid, but I don't think he's self-motivated. Man, I think you really hit the nail right on the head. And it's because he's always been coddled to. You can't continue to be coddled to all the time. And, that's a problem. And this is why last year. Yeah, I said it. That's why I said, I like Jaden Daniels. I don't think you could draft Jaden Daniels over Caleb Williams, but I really like Jaden Daniels because he's played in offenses where he wasn't the dude. He wasn't the reason. So he had to learn the offense. Right. He had to learn how to run what the coach wanted. Caleb has never had that. He's always been the guy. They're going to build around him. They always tell him how great he is. So with that comes problems. You don't believe me? Let's look at Tom Brady. I know it's hard. He's the GOAT, but he had to learn offenses. He had to know what was going on. Belichick didn't let him just do anything. He had to learn. He had to earn every step he had to get. I'll say Peyton Manning studied so much. He knew more about the offense than about the defense than the defense knew. Those great players sometimes have this skill that they're going to push themselves all the time. And the question is, does Caleb have that? We don't know yet. He might end up being everything we think he could be, but he has to continue to work for it. Yeah,
it all depends on him. What do you want to be? Do you want to be just a guy, or you want to be the guy? It all comes down to I'm allude to this because I remember you brought up the Brady thing, right? Mm-hmm. Watch the clip where Brady said before the Super Bowl against the Chiefs in 2020. He was watching film 2 weeks before the game. He was up watching film to the point where he knew, oh, they're blitzing right here. Oh, they're playing man coverage right here. Oh, they're playing cover 2 right here. That's what the great ones do.
I know but I also recognize that this is not fair. We're comparing them to all-time greats.
Of course. I mean, of course. But at the same thing, you can pick up different things from greats to make it what your own is. You can try to figure that out. It's going to take some figuring out for him. I'm not saying he has to be like Brady, but I'm saying with the weapons that he has, he can just play point guard, like you just alluded. Just play point guard. We don't need you to be Superman. Just play point guard. That's all.
Yeah.
That's all you got to do.
I feel you. I really do. I think that's going to be a problem if he doesn't start to utilize his receivers that are open. These guys, it's not like when you watch Justin Fields and the receivers aren't open. Because no one's afraid of his throwing prowess. It's not that. The guys are open. He's just not seeing it fast enough. And he's hitting guys in the wrong window multiple times.
Behind him.
Yeah. So what I mean by that is like the linebackers are going to step up in certain places, right? You have to hit behind the linebacker, but before the safety, a lot of these throws. He's either throwing it too early and the linebacker's going to knock it down, or he's throwing it too late and it runs right to the safety. And he's not hitting in the hole. And I think that comes with time, but he just doesn't have a natural feel yet. No. But I also do believe that Ben Johnson's offense is very difficult to learn.
Yeah, but one thing I'm actually happy about, they actually starting to see that's there, and he's actually throwing the ball to it. But I want to develop that touch, but I want to see him at least try to hit it.
I just want them to get. I just think they should throw the ball more to Loveland when he's out there. I think if he can use him as a safety blanket, that can help him out a lot. But
he has very good hands. He has very good hands.
He has very good. But
again, he's not. So Colston Loveland is only playing 33% of snaps.
Yeah.
So he's not playing all this time. So you're focusing on him. He's not out there enough.
No, he's not out there enough. But I think if you got him running routes out there, I think a lot of on the all 22s that he is out there, he's open. Most of the if not, he's open. Like Luther Burden, he's open a lot of the time.
Yeah.
He's only playing 18% of the snaps.
Yeah, he always
that's a problem.
Let's focus on the other guys that are open. Let's look at DJ Moore. Let's get the ball to Rome and Doomsday when he's there. Let's look at Zacchaeus when he's open. Let's kick it down to DeAndre Swift to give him opportunity with the ball. Let's focus on those guys. Don't give me the fifth guy on the bench, bro. Give me the guys that's right there. Give me the guys that's already there every play. And they're open. Saying. Those guys can be there.
That. I understand it. But if you throw these fifth guys, it's going to open up for the guys that you want to get initially open in the first place.
No, he is throwing to those guys because those guys are on the bench, and that's why we're missing these passes. He's throwing outside to the bench, so you can't talk like, hey, pass the ball. Like in basketball, it's like pass the ball to my guy. Well, your guy's on the bench. He is passing it. It's out of bounds. That's what it is. No, how about you focus on reading the field, knowing the play is. I think he's missing the drag routes. There's a lot of drag routes that he's missing. He's missing
the backside ends are also backside ends are getting missed.
He's missing a lot of corner routes. So they're doing a lot of running backs running to the flats, tight end or with the Y or whatever. Z is running the corner route, and you have the like a little deep in 10-yard out, and it's like 1, 2, 3. It's 3 levels, right? He's missing those corner routes all the time, and he's throwing late to the outs, the 10-yard outs. So that's a problem. That's a processing problem. Not knowing which one to do, not understanding what the defense is doing. So, but I'm still a firm believer that he has everything that he needs to be that guy. Yeah. The question is how hard he's going to work. I don't know. We'll have to see.
DJ Moore, you are right about him getting open though. He's like 60% open. He's like the highest open player on the Bears. I saw
100%. That today. He's open all the time. Yeah. Once again, I love Justin Fields, and he's not playing well this year. He's probably going to be benched for the Jets. If he can get him the ball, that means he's open. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, if Justin can find a way to get him the ball, he's always open. That's what it is.
And the yak too. The yak possibility is after, man. You can't bring him down.
It bothers me that we're giving him the ball in the backfield.
We're forcing him. We're forcing him the ball
because we can't get the ball. Mm-hmm. So that's a problem. All right, I want to change direction a little bit. What is it going to take for the Bears to beat the Baltimore Ravens? At their best.
I mean, defensive wise, we can. Our offense, it's the defense I'm going to be mostly worried about.
Okay.
Because contain Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson on the run game. We won. That's the big thing we gotta do. Contain the run. So we need our linemen to get in the backfield and just make contact, because if you make contact before he gets fully up there, you can actually stop him. But once he hits the line of scrimmage, he's getting 5. He's getting 5. So you got to at least touch him in the backfield. And 2, try to not get beat over the top, because Rashad Bateman and Zay, who's mostly worried about when it comes to receivers.
Mm-hmm.
But whoever's opposite of
because Bateman usually Rashad Bateman.
Yeah. Like, hey, Rashad, please just don't let him get behind you and constantly able to get behind you.
Okay.
And 3, we could run our offense against this. I want to see a lot, and I want to see improvement. Like, be more consistent. Be more consistent with your passes.
Okay.
And that's pretty much it.
Okay. What you got, Grant?
Run the damn ball.
Mm-hmm.
It opened up a lot of play action. You run the damn ball in this defense, it will open up a lot of play action possibilities. They have a lot of their defense is looking weak right now, so we could exploit in the middle of the field. You still have to watch out for Kyle Hamilton. Is Kyle Hamilton playing this week?
Yes.
You got to watch out for him. If Roquan comes back, he may be a problem in the run, but like I said, if their defensive line is gassed like it's been, you can have a good running game against them as well. Caleb, make the layups. And what I mean by that is if he's open, hit him. Like I said, if you just got to make the layups, and then, the other ones will come. If you make the layups, the check downs, the easy routes, checking reading the defense, you can gash his defense. Now on the defensive side, I don't know if we should blitz. If Tyreek doesn't play, I don't think we should blitz as much this week. And I'm gonna be honest.
Does it matter?
I mean, I don't think it does. I don't think it does matter. But I don't want our defense.
Is Ronnie Stanley back? Is Ronnie Stanley back?
I think he might be back. But
he's still questionable, but he practiced Monday.
He practiced.
Lamar did not practice Monday, so you guys know.
Right. But I think the number one key for me is, especially with if our offense is not up to par, we could not have our defense on that field most of the game. If we have that defense on the field most of the game, they're going to eventually get to it, and they're going to eventually run the ball, and they're going to just bully us down the field because we're tired. We have the long, sustainable drives. Keep that offense off the field. That's what we'll win this game. Long, sustainable drives. That's the key. That's the key for the game.
I think you just need to hope Lamar don't play. Coming off a bye. You
better hope that hamstring is a lot worse than.
Well, he didn't practice Monday.
He's going to practice Wednesday. He's probably going to practice limited faction.
If he does, then he's probably going to play. And
if he's not, he ain't.
You don't know what we're going to have. I think he will play. I'm hoping that he's not trying to run as much, but there's ways to beat this team, and the way to beat this team is to bottle up the run and to score enough points. Bottle up the run, force them to pass the ball, not let their tight ends kill you, because that's what you're gonna have.
Andrews and Likely, yep.
Because Likely will be playing. He's out there. Mark Andrews is out there. Those are going to be your things.
Long, sustainable. I'm telling you, long, sustainable drives. So you beat a good quarterback. Long, sustainable drives. Keep him off the damn field. If he's on the field a lot, it's going to create issues, matchup problems, and all that stuff. Especially if Tyreek doesn't play. Tyreek doesn't play. I mean, it's going to have to be some big adjustments for his defense.
He's not going to play. He's not playing.
It's Cole Kmet playing.
Cole Kmet is going to play, most likely playing. Yes.
Okay. He'll play through anything.
Yeah. So that's all I got.
Just so you guys know, so Lamar hasn't played since the
Kansas City
September
game,
28th. Yep, since September 28th. Lamar still has 10 touchdowns and 1 interception. There goes that man. And that's why you have to just try to contain him. You need focused on containing him, containing Derrick Henry, and not letting your tight ends beat you, and score enough points that you can win.
Whole lot of Madden. QB contained every play. QB contained.
You probably need to have a spy.
B gap sound.
Yeah, we cannot go up the field either. Mm-hmm. Dexter likes to do that.
And that's scary. That's scary to not put pressure on the quarterback that can run the ball like that.
Though. That's also a problem. That's also a problem because we need to go on field to actually get to Derrick Henry, because if we're playing contain, he has enough time to get to speed.
What did Detroit do? I mean, from what because I know you saw the game when they played Detroit, Baltimore. What did Detroit do to kind of limit that offense?
The one thing they have is Hutchinson, and they have great linebackers to making a lot of plays. Yeah. So their linebackers made the tackles. The tackles stayed stout, pushed the pocket, but didn't they did contain, and they let Hutchinson go all crazy, right? And then they had really good linebackers rally to the ball. So those are all things. But once again, their offense scored a lot of points.
Yeah.
Can Caleb do that yet? I don't think so.
No.
So we have to make sure we are even tighter on that, and not taking. We have to take advantage of all these opportunities, because I think they're going to get a ball. I can see them getting possibly an interception and a fumble, one of each.
Yeah, I can see that.
And you have to take advantage of those things. So that being said, I'm letting you guys know that most betting places have the Ravens as the favorite. They're favored by about 63% to the Bears, 36%. What do you have the score of this game?
It's kind of a hard game to kind of
toss-up. It's a toss-up.
So I have the Bears.
Question is how
Let Grant go first, and I want to hear what you guys say.
Okay, so I have the Bears slightly getting the win. It's gonna be, I got them winning. I got them getting them 24-21. I think they're gonna win on a Jake Moody field goal to win the game. That's
and
what
if he does that, we have a giant question now. Kicker, do we keep him now? Do we keep him?
Because the Giants has lost their kicker, and if we put him back to the practice squad when Kyra gets back, he's a goner. Just being honest.
Same with Kyra though.
Right.
Right.
Like,
do we want?
like I said,
do we want?
You don't carry two kickers?
Can't do that.
Can't do that. Can't do that.
All right.
So,
Baron, what do you have? Score.
it depends on how truly healthy Lamar is. If he's Lamar, we lose by a touchdown. But if he's like, you could tell is like he has rust. He's not 100% fully healthy. He has some rust. He has to shake off for the first half. Probably get a pick or two based off of him shaking off the rust. I can see us winning by 3. It depends on Lamar. If Lamar is rusty, we could win 27-24. If he's not rusty, we lose 28-21.
Okay. I'm going to go with the Bears losing in a close game. I think the Bears will be winning 24-21 on the last drive.
They lose 28-24.
And they lose on the touchdown.
Because Lamar Jackson proven safe.
Because Lamar Jackson throws a touchdown. And that's why I think it happens. But I think everything you're going to feel really good about what you see from the Bears. I think that even the defense, the offense, I think you're going to feel really good about what you see.
Yeah.
But sometimes you just got that somebody has your number. And I think that's what we're going to see. I think we're going to realize that at the end of this game that the Bears are good. But it's gonna be tough to beat these Ravens. But if the Bears can hold on from that last drive, then, as I said, they're winning 21-24.
They're real.
You know, but you have to. Your defense is going to show up, and it's hard to show up again to end the game when you're down two DBs.
Oh, I'll ask this question though: if Caleb goes out there and has a game like the previous game, are there going to be questions about him?
Not the whole season. Not the whole season. This is the second year.
Yeah.
The second year that you don't do that. You don't bench your guy.
Not benching, but like, is there going to be questions like amongst the fans and the media? Is going to be a lot of questions, or you think it's going to be like, it's the Ravens?
I don't think we have any more questions than what it is right now.
Yeah.
Good or bad, I don't think you have more questions. Your boy says, I don't do predictions. Let's just play it out.
I don't like it either, but hey, that's part of it.
You're part of the things you pick your team and you stick with it and you go with it.
Stick with it.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Real quick, guys. So we took a lot longer on the football or the Bears side today. I want to do quick waiver wire pickups real quick. You guys got anyone you liking? Because I want to start off with quarterbacks and then I'll let you guys go. Okay.
All
right. So my number one quarterback is Joe Flacco. He's only 11% rostered. The dude is playing out of his damn mind. He has so many weapons, and anyone who leaves Cleveland has all those weapons are going to play well. So I have Joe Flacco as my number one waiver wire pickup.
Okay.
All right.
I mean, outside of him, it's not really.
My number two is Michael Penix Jr. He's only 22% owned in most leagues. And I think Michael Penix Jr. at Atlanta is doing fine. And I think he's one of those guys it's going to be a sneaky guy that's going to get you a lot of this stuff. A lot of good scores.
Who's they facing this week?
Atlanta, I believe they are. Well, I see they are doing the Colts. Can't remember.
Nah.
What about Jackson Dart? I know he's facing the Eagles this week.
Jackson Dart's my third guy. Yeah. But once again, it's because he's facing the Eagles is the only reason why I don't have higher.
It's gonna be a tough task for him.
Because I look, if he has
Falcons, wait, guys. The Falcons have the Dolphins.
Oh yeah,
Penix.
Sign me up. Sign me up. Penix right now. He's starting right now. Penix. Dumpster fire over there, Miami. Dumpster fire.
Sell everyone.
They'll be on the field. They'll be on the field a lot this upcoming week because Tua Tagovailoa is on his way out of the door.
Turn the ball over. Tua turn the ball over.
That's his name. Tua turn the ball over. Okay. You guys got any quarterbacks you guys like?
Well, Jackson Dart. I said Jackson Dart.
How you feel about Tyrod?
That's what I was gonna say.
No.
Tyrod.
Tyrod's starting, but I'm not sure.
Is it official that he's starting this week?
They're supposed to be announcing it tomorrow, but he's definitely leaning towards. I mean, you see what Woody Johnson's basically just badmouth Justin to a point. Why would an owner do that? You're nuts. I don't know why you would ever do that and then have to turn back to that guy. He's an idiot. Woody Johnson should be ashamed of himself. You don't do that.
He's like Jerry Jones. They can't keep their mouth shut, man.
No. Jerry Jones at least will won. Woody Johnson has never won. He just shut the hell up. You don't do your job right. You don't talk about the quarterback. Your quarterback who's just been there. He just got, man. If I saw Woody Johnson,
and he has nothing. He has nothing out there helping him either.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the hell's wrong.
But Tyrod, who they playing this week?
The Jets. Top of my head, I cannot remember. It was, I believe it was. Is it the Bengals or the Browns? I think no, it's the Bengals this week. Bengals this week, and it's Browns the following week.
I don't know.
They have.
What about?
I don't know.
Who's the back for Carolina?
Even though the Bengals are bad, they have one good corner in that.
Who's the backup for Carolina? I think Bryce Young's out this week. Who's the backup for Carolina?
I think it was Andy Dalton.
Hell no.
Concussion. He got didn't he twist his ankle?
No, he had a high ankle sprain. He had a high ankle sprain. Bryce Young. Andy Dalton, no.
Yeah.
So I was thinking about it. No.
Yeah. I mean, the other people will be Sam Darnold and Aaron Rodgers. I think those are the two guys that you need to be looking at.
Darnold's playing out of his mind this year. Again, he's playing out of his mind.
Dude, that division is a problem.
Rams, Niners, Seahawks, Arizona's the worst team on it.
And
Jacoby
Brissett
is actually playing.
Yeah, so Tyrod is a starting quarterback. So he's supposed to announce it tomorrow. Woody Johnson, but after Woody Johnson said what he said, it makes no sense.
Going back. If I'm Justin, I'm out of there.
It doesn't matter. Justin Fields, he don't have to rip. His career is on the line as a starting quarterback. His career's on the line.
I think it's done though. I think it's
done.
Tyrod's going to be injured in a week. He's old. If I'm Justin Fields, I want to not play against the Browns. Taking the Browns to the Super Bowl, I don't want anything to do with the Browns. Remember the last time he played the Browns when he had those 8 sacks?
He actually played better the second time.
Every time he was like, "You've been jacked up." Every time he plays them, so I don't want anything to do with them.
No, that was with just Myles Garrett. Now they have a whole line to help him.
Yeah,
and the Browns. Mason Graham looks damn good too, though.
He does look good.
Yeah.
Don't even get me started on that because that's gonna make me mad all over again.
Because you want to Mason Graham, right?
And the linebacker, Schlesinger is amazing.
Yeah.
Okay. Next thing we're gonna go to running backs. None guy's number one on most people's list. Yes. Number one on my list is Tyler Algier. Why?
Is he not? Is he like? How is he still not this rostered? Because everybody knows he's going to get
30. He's 37% rostered. He's going to get the ball, and Atlanta's going to run the ball a whole hell of a lot. He's my number one guy. Okay, so I got Tyler Algier. Number 2, I got Kyle Monangai. My number 3 is going to probably surprise the most of you guys. I'm gonna go with Brashard Smith. He's a running back for Kansas City Chiefs.
No, I know who he. I know he isn't like a receiving.
What's the name is out, right?
Right now. So right now, yep. So he's going to be splitting carries
with Kareem Hunt.
Yep. So I think that might be, especially when you're looking at waiver wire, lightning in the bottle. That might be something you're looking for.
Okay.
And then my last one would be Tajay Spears. I've been waiting for Tajay Spears to pop off. I think he's going to end up being the starting running back there. So I just think that Tajay Spears is a guy that you could look for.
Yeah.
So, okay. You guys got anyone else?
How is a Scatterboot roster?
100%.
CTE running back.
Yeah. So what? For now, he's great.
I want to see him in 10 years though. That's something I don't want to do.
I don't know, man. I'm just saying, guys. There's been some people like Mike Allstott. There's been some guys that are talented that be able to do that type of thing, that type of running game. So let's just see.
It's naturally born with a unnaturally hard head. That's able to hit everything.
And maybe you hit with your face up, and you just know how to take the hits. So let's see how it goes. All right. Now I'm going to move on to receiver. My number one guy, New England's is playing out the damn mind right now.
Kayshon Boutte.
Yeah, Boutte. Kayshon Boutte is my number one guy. There's no doubt in my mind, and that's what it is. Number 2 is Darnell Mooney. Really? He's getting the ball. He's back healthy. He's getting the ball. I love that. My number 3 is not even a question. It's Troy Franklin.
Yep.
I have both Troy Franklin and Marvin Mims on my list as 3 and 4.
Yeah,
both of these guys. So I'm really.
I don't know. No, it's not the Dallas. Is Sean Payton Bo Nix really going to throw their way?
He's been doing it.
Yeah.
I would say what about Trey Tucker from the Raiders?
No.
Kenny Pickett's the quarterback.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Kenny Pickett's the quarterback
for the Raiders?
Yes.
They benched Geno?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know they benched him. I know he had a bad game. I know they benched him after the game.
He's been having a lot of bad games, guys.
Yeah.
You think it's
yeah.
Is Brock Bauer still hurt?
Yes. So Marcel Mayer. That's the good one.
Darren Waller.
Geno hasn't been official that he's being benched.
Did he bench for Kenny Pickett? That's not. Yeah. Another receiver. Still got that guy in Tennessee, right? That one with the last name.
Maynor.
Yeah.
Maynor.
DK.
I think you forget about someone really important in
Devontae Adams. Oh,
Josh Downs in Indianapolis, who are monsters right now, need to be really high on your list.
Well, Jonathan Taylor's been helping me out tremendously on the running back side.
I've saying all through the drafts, Jonathan Taylor's that dude. I've been telling you guys the thing. He's that guy. He's going to be that guy. He pops off and it's great.
Yeah.
All right.
Tight ends.
The
guy from the guy in the Chargers. Yes.
Yeah, Gaston. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, Gaston.
Yes.
Aronde Gaston. Yeah, he's pretty much everyone, right? He's number one for everybody right now. Number 2, I'm gonna go with Mason Taylor. Tyrod is actually looking for him.
I'll go Royal.
Number 3, I'm gonna go right now for Juwan Johnson, New Orleans. I saw him up close to personal. I like what he does, and he's open a lot. He is. And my last one will be go ahead, hometown pick a little bit. Colston Loveland.
Yeah.
A little bit of a hometown pick with Colston Loveland. So.
Do you think it's going to be a limited snap for Komet with the back? He's going to give Loveland more opportunities.
Yeah, I think it's going to be very similar to last week. Very similar to last week. I mean, he's going to have a couple plays. Colston Loveland's still going to be the main target of tight end, so he's probably get 3 to 4 targets, chance at a touchdown. That's what we're looking at for him. But I do know that the Ravens are not playing really well.
Up the field, middle of the field. Mm-hmm. If Caleb can see it, look at our chops. Can't see it. And then we gonna be running it on hot air out there, running blank routes. Middle of the field should be open. That could give us a lot of opportunities in that.
Okay.
Tight
you guys
ends.
got tight end?
Well, Darren Wallace hurt, so that was my guy.
Yeah, Darren literally cost me my week. Literally cost me my week. I was like, dude, really?
Yeah, they're hurt now.
But hey, that's the Dolphins for you. That's the Dolphins. You in all the right times.
Is this Likely's first game back, or he's been back for a couple weeks? Likely.
First game back.
First game because they were on a bye, coming off a bye.
Yeah, so I think Likely probably could be picked up. I think I don't know how long the Jaguar tight end is out. Is he coming back this week? Looking at him too.
I think he is.
With Strange, I'm not really pulling Strange right now.
George Kittle just came back this past week, right?
Who?
George Kittle.
Yeah.
He just came back this past week.
He did nothing. He did nothing.
I mean, that's somebody else. I mean, because I don't think he was injured the whole. I don't think he could be on the waiver wire too.
He is like 90% owned.
Still, even with the injury.
Yeah. Who would drop George Kittle?
I mean, you never know.
You know why you want to know why I'm allowing you guys to say all these names? Because I don't know about you, but almost my entire team's on bye. I saw this one article called "This Bimageddon."
Damn.
Because it's like literally all these teams are on bye. It's really hard. You got to pick up all these players. It's difficult. This is a really difficult. It's gonna be the beginning of difficult weeks.
I forgot for receiver Romeo Dobbs too. I picked him off waiver. If you don't already have him, Romeo Dobbs is another guy that I will look into.
He should probably be on there, but I agree.
I mean, that's all I got as far as tight ends concerned. I mean, like Mason Taylor was the main guy. I don't like Tyrod loves his tight ends. I think Mason Taylor's the main guy. So I would go that route. I think I know he's probably rostered a lot too. I mean, Kyle Pitts is probably rostered a lot too now with Penix.
Yeah, he's over 75%.
Yeah, so like I said, that
he's over 75%.
The first year, it actually looks like the guy we actually think of him.
Look at the quarterbacks he's had. So that's all I got for that.
Okay. Just as a side note, guys, I'm tired of people doubting the Rams. They're my Super Bowl pick. I'm telling you, just watch out. Watch out. That's all I have to say.
So you're saying Eagles NFC Championship, Eagles Rams again, the NFC Championship game.
Well, I know the Rams are going to get there. I think the Rams would do it. I'm not sure the Eagles going to be there. You don't know.
Especially with the way their offense looks. Saquon not getting the ball like that. They're not running the ball well.
Saquon is getting the ball. He's getting bottled. He's getting bottled up.
Yeah.
But offensive line not as good as last year.
They're not allowing him to get the ball in space right now. So they're doing a really good job. And you have to use the passing game to open them up. So.
And Green Bay is beatable.
They're very beatable.
They're beatable.
I'm more afraid of Detroit than I am Green Bay.
They're beatable. They should have lost last game.
Like Michael Parsons was wrecking everything, but they were getting moved on very easily.
They're beatable. I think we can beat them. It's just a matter of we cannot have him on Theo Bennett.
on an island.
We cannot have him on Theo Bennett's side. And
good Lord.
Long
game. Call timeout if it ever happens, guys. Call
timeout.
Or move the tight end. Make sure you double block him. Make sure he needs help. He needs help.
Yeah.
All right, guys. This is what we got for today. Thank you guys for watching. All your comments have been great. Really appreciate you guys. We will be back here. Well, I do Dynasty Pylon on Wednesday, and then we do the Morning Spike on Sunday, and we'll be back here Tuesday talking about the Bears. Hopefully, we'll talk about a win. Regardless, win, lose, draw, we'll be right here talking about this, breaking the game down. Go Bears. We out here.
Bear down.
Peace.
We the Bears, monsters of the Midway, knocking teams out every Sunday. Fire in our eyes, can't stop our drive. Hit so hard, remind you of 85. We the Bears, monsters of the Midway, knocking teams out every Sunday. Fire in our eyes, can't stop our drive. Hit so hard.